Hi, it's T with Teaquilts, and today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022, and it is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're here to do our live chat. We're here for 1 hour to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I go live and or when I upload a video. So we're going to wait for a few people to get into the room. I'm going to make sure I got everything right on my phone. I'm also going to tilt you all down. So just a second here. Hold on. Look away if you don't like motion. All right. I just like for you all to be able to see my desktop, even though it's nothing fantastic to see. It's just that if I'm working down here, I do like for you all to be able to see. So we're going to get into this chat room, see who's here. I think that's my notification that I'm supposed to be in chat. Let me clear that. All right. So we have in here Ellen Campbell of Campbell's Creations saying hello Teaquilts and all. Happy birthday to all birthday quilters in Sewing Land on tonight. Yes, well, thank you. Delia Short says, hi, T and everyone. Happy Wednesday. And Katrina is also here saying hello, everyone. Janice Miller. See if I can move this over just a little bit. It's saying hello, T and Quilters. Beautiful day in Southern California. Miss Topaz says hi from San Antonio. Michelle R. saying hello as well. Lisa Thompson's here saying hello all. Waving at everybody and also reminding you all to hit the thumbs up. Nancy Gus saying hello all. Cook Gal says hi T and everyone from Cole, Maryland. Vivian Calvi, hi T and everyone. Vivian, I sent you an email. You can check that. Quote Gal says hi T and every. I've read that one. Remo JS is here saying good evening, Miss T and Quilters. Let's participate. 100% thumbs up, all. Well, thank you. Francis Jackson saying hello, T and everyone. Tucker of Tucker Sewing and Quilting says hello, T and everyone. Quick question. How is it Wednesday again? Yes. Time is flying by. Shirley Peters saying hello, T and everyone. Hey, Shirley. Leetta Bryant's here saying hi, T and T Quilters. Leetta, I think you're the final person to get the scrap bag, but that's because I know you're local. And I got some good news too, Leetta. Hang tight. Jason Lewis is here saying good evening, friends. Debbie says hello, T and everyone. Okay, and yeah, Shari, I got Shari's message, her email, Katrina, so thank you. Kathleen Champ says hello, everyone. Geraldine Lima says hello, everyone. Hi, Geraldine. Welcome to the channel as well. Welcome to a live chat. Appreciate you. Also, I hope you subscribe. Nancy Gus says we're having a grandson in September. Woohoo! Congratulations. Sue here saying hello, T and fellow quilters. Day off tomorrow. Yes, girl, they working you hard. They working you like the animals you clean, girl. Dolores Phelps is here saying hello, T and all quilters. Regina C is here going hello, Miss T and quilters. Judy is here saying hello, T and quilters. And Sue talking about here's the latest 97 days until retreat. Yes. I need to put a countdown on my phone. Sheila Willis is here saying hello, T and all quilters. Sheila, I sent you an email too today and a PayPal invoice, so please check that. Trying to make sure I got your order right. Beverly Akins is hello, waving at everybody, saying hi, T and T quilters. Yes. Kathy Moran is here saying hi, T and everyone. Hi, Kathy. Also, welcome to the channel. Maria Mayer is here. Hey, Maria. She says hi, Miss T and everyone. Kevin the Quilter is here. My hands are full of dumpling dough. So I will be mainly watching tonight. Evening all Teaquilters and our scrap queen. Hey Kevin. Dumplings are good. Laura Miller is here saying evening all. Hi Laura. Laughing at Sue's comment. Miss Topaz says, I knew I had a package from T, which came today. Awesome. I'm glad it arrived. I got most of my orders in. I've got my list in here. So if you haven't gotten an order from me and thought you were on a list, you can let me know that in the chat as well. I don't have that many names on my list right now. So if I miss somebody, it's totally by mistake. I got Stephanie, Earlene, and Lietta. I got you all ready to go. I'm looking to hear from Charlotte Williams because I've been sending emails to Charlotte and Paula Sherman, or Sherwood, not Sherman, Paula Sherwood, and I'm not able to get my emails to go through. So check your spam maybe. I've had some bounce back to me, some has not. So I had some questions and some concerns for Paula and Charlotte. So yeah. So that's where those orders or those situations. So one of them's in order and one of them is not. Let's see. I gotta make sure I'm not missing anybody. Vivian Calby says I got the email with oh, okay. Just let me know. I don't know if my stuff is going through or if it's going into spam sometimes. So that's fine. It's no rush, Vivian, just so you know. Marianne is here. Hi, Marianne. She says, hi, T and everyone. So excited. My tea boxes are arriving tomorrow. Yes. Have fun with them. I hope you enjoy everything. Joyce Hernandez says, hi, all. Going to watch on my TV so I can sew. Yes. And thanks for popping in a comment before you did that. And then she says, oh, yeah, hi, Miss T and everyone. Colette Stark says, good evening, everyone. Hi, Colette. Show Knuckles is here saying, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Q Covington saying, hey, all. Kathy D's Creative Chaos says, hello, quilting friends. Maddie Barnum says, hello, T and everyone. And I think that's it. Colette's also reminding people to hit that thumbs up. Susan T says, hi, T and T Quilters. And that's it. Today is Wednesday, and I don't have a whole lot going on. I actually have been super busy. I finished the last two of those 4-star general blocks that had the directional prints on them. So I had two that I did on, I think it was, I don't know if it was, it was Saturday's live sewing chat. So these were the two that I had done. And then I have completed the other two. It went a lot faster not talking and trying to record at the same time, trying to be live, entertaining, and everything else. So I do have those done. They're not ready that I need to put them into with the sashing so that they can be finished. I also need, this is March block. So I'm sort of kind of behind because I normally get my stuff done the month before. I still need to cut and make border blocks. So I've only done the regular 4-star general blocks in the 6-inch finish. And then this is 9-inch finish. So I've done my 2 block sets. Now I need to do some border pieces. This screen is still going down. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Diane 57 came in saying hi, T and my quilting friends. Hi, Diane. Welcome. And Remo is reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button. Francis says, do you have a scrap bag order for me? I sent an email requesting one. For some reason, Francis, I thought that I had mailed it. So I don't have your name on here, but I will put you down and make sure that you get a scrap bag. It's like some of you all, I had regular orders and I was trying to put them with regular orders. So have you received your order from me, Francis? Just checking to make sure. I'm putting your name down now though, because that's a mistake. I must have thought that I already sent it. But I got you down now. I only have 9 more sets of the Take 5 to cut. I've been just gradually cutting them as I've been sending out invoices so that I wasn't boggled down with it. So I've been doing like maybe 3 at a time. So that's been very nice. So it wasn't a whole lot of pressure. And then sometimes when I only have to do 3 of something at a time, I can do 6 or 9 or something because I don't feel as stressed out. But now I only got 9 more Take 5 kits to cut. So we're getting down to the end. But everybody that asked for a Take 5 or a bento box, you should have been billed or notified via email. So if you haven't, just let me know before I'm going to be opening this up to my Facebook with the last kits available. It's not that many available. Okay, so Francis, I got you down. She's saying no. I got you. And hi, Courtney Sturbins says hi, T and everyone. Beverly Akins is here. TNC Norton says stop to give you a thumbs up. We'll watch replay. Thank you in advance, T. I always love seeing you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Helena Carter is here saying hi, T and all quilters. Hi, Helena. 29U Roberts is here saying evening all. Joanne Carpenter saying hi, T. Hi, Joanne. And I think that's it. Okay. Oh, C-Rex is here too. I didn't say her. I don't think I said C-Rex before. So C-Rex is here too. So I got that. Other things that I've been working on. I did press my Brightly quilt top, the one that has the green grunge background with the African prints. Pattern by Cluck Cluck Sew. Video by Missouri Star Quilt Company. You can also get the pattern there, or you can get the pattern from Cluck Cluck Sew. I posted a picture today of that into the Facebook group. I got it pressed so that I could just take a quick picture for you all. Just laid it on my deck. Didn't do any hanging of the quilt top. I'm still trying to decide. I think I just want to float it with some green and then just maybe do a scrappy binding is what I'm thinking. I keep saying I don't want to make large quilts, and every time I turn around, I'm making large quilts. So I have 2 African quilts that are bed size, so I'm thinking I might need to just leave this one small. I'm always making something super size, and when the size it is plenty adequate enough. So I think I just need to leave well enough alone. Just maybe put a green floater border so when I put my binding on it, I can use a scrappy binding. I was going to use green as the binding as well, but I think I'm just going to use that. I don't need that quilt larger. It's just something that I keep doing, making big quilts. So Joyce is still here saying she decided to go ahead and watch here and relax for a bit. Yes. Our bodies tell us what to do, so. Yeah, so the other thing, we got birthday shout outs. I'll do that in a minute. I'm giving out 8 fat 8s, which is the equivalent of a yard, but it is really more because I had to cut these to get you 8 different prints in here. So they're the African prints. I decided to give one of those away today. Other things that I'm working on is, yeah, I feel like sometimes I'm a rebel. And sometimes I feel like I just didn't pick up certain things either. I joined the challenge group because I've been wanting to make the African Queen quilt pattern. I don't know how many of you all know what that is. But I joined a group so that I could do that. And I even read the instructions or the challenge, and I said, "Oh, that's just pretty easy. You're just making a African queen quilt, and you could use any pattern. You didn't have to use the instructions that she sent." Well, I had instructions from a long time ago. I've been wanting to do this quilt for many years, so I thought, okay, I'll just join and do that. So I start cutting my African fabric so that I can make this quilt. And then I decided I want to try making it with African prints with regular cottons as background. So that's another thing that I did. So I went into my light background cotton fabrics and I started pulling fabrics so that I could cut the light background fabrics. Then I go into the Zoom meeting. And I think because I was sitting here sewing, I'm not absolutely sure, but I think because I was sitting here sewing and she could see that my fabrics wasn't solid, I didn't realize that I was supposed to use a solid for the background. And even when she said it, it was like, I could have stopped at that point because I only had one block done. But it was like I'm not a person that use a regular solid as a background. And so it was like, oh well, I guess I'm not gonna be in this challenge. But what signing up for that challenge has done for me is that it has let me know that I do want to make this quilt. It has made me start making this quilt uh, from yesterday. Every day for 30 days, we're supposed to make, or 25 days, I think. I think it's 25 days. For 25 days, we're supposed to make one block a day or a minimum of one block a day. And so I've already made 10 blocks. So I guess I got very motivated yesterday. But I guess I won't be in that challenge because I've already broken the rules. So it's like I'm just not that type of girl to use a solid print as a background for an entire quilt. I'm just not that one. My solids got to have something going on in the background. Um, did I miss something? Oh, Dunanya said that she was waving at me in the in the Zoom meeting yesterday. That's what was popping up. Hold on, it just jumped again. Hold on. See if I can find it again. Let me go back to the bottom and start because oh, she says, yeah. And so, I stayed in the Zoom meeting for like 58 minutes. It was supposed to be an hour meeting. And I had somewhere else to go. So I knew I had to leave like the last 5 minutes. So I stayed as long as I could. And then I just jumped out. And I started to write the lady and thank her for the Zoom meeting and stuff like that. Because that was my first time joining her, any of her groups or Zoom meetings or anything like that. And I go, no, she probably knows that I'm the one that was sitting there because my name shows up. But she probably knew that I was the one that was not doing it right and might be thinking that I'm contacting her for something else. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to leave well enough alone. So I've decided that I am going to continue to do my quilt top how I want. I'm just not going to be in the challenge. So I don't know if anybody else is interested in doing the African Queen quilt. It would be interesting to know. Um, my screen just keeps jumping, guys. I haven't read some comments. Shirley is saying that her box is coming tomorrow. Marianne says pretty. Well, thank you. Kim Burris is saying hi, 10 everyone. Hey, Kim, welcome back. It's been a minute. Happy birthday to all March babies from June. Laura says the top doesn't feel right until you hit a certain weight. Trying to move it around. I don't know what that's about. Beverly Aiken saying happy birthday, my quilting friends. Tananya says love the brightly. Thank you. Kayla is here. Hey, Kayla, welcome back. She says hello, everyone. Excited to be off early enough to join the live. Yes. And you got 97 days until retreat. Just thought I'd throw that out there for you. Joyce is saying happy birthday to all the March people. Remo saying happy birthday. A lot of people giving birthdays. Kim is reminding people to hit the thumbs up, everyone. Share, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notifications. Join us on Facebook, answer the 3 questions, and share your projects. Yes. Thank you, Kim. Um, and I think is that it, or did I jump again? I feel like I jumped again. Hold on. I did jump a lot. Okay. Hey, T and friends, I am late. I was laying down being lazy watching television. That is Tiffany of Tiffany's Quilting Life. Hey, Tiffany, girl, you got so much going on. I'm just surprised you show up as much as you do. So I appreciate that. I don't know how you do it though. Julie Quilts, anyone here how Darlene is doing? Thinking about her? I have not. Um, and people are sending their prayers for Darlene. Kathy says, well, you were challenging yourself. Yes, I am. Sue says, oh no, T, did the quilt police get you? And I don't think that the quilt police got me. I just think that it was mentioned a couple of times that the background should be solid. And I'm just sitting here just assuming. And I forgot that I had my iPad sitting right here and it was tilted down instead of just tilted up. So it was just my face and ceiling, which is what I normally do in Zoom meetings. And I didn't realize that until I got off because most of the time I let the screen be focused on who was talking, which was mostly the speaker. So that way I wouldn't have been, and that's why I didn't see Tananya Roberts waving at me because I didn't have all the icons showing. So I didn't realize as much of my workspace was showing as it was. So I just felt like it was said for me because I'm just sewing away. When I was in that live, I made 5 blocks on that live in an hour. So, but I was okay with it when she said it the first time. I just didn't react. No, she said to experiment with background color, but it has to be a solid background. And I did bring one of my blocks over here, but this is the African Queen block. I guess I could hold it up right, but they normally sit it's on a diagonal set in a quilt top, but this is the actual block here, and this is definitely not a solid, okay? And it's even worse because I got some that have like colors in the background. So this one's more of a kind of a cream with white, but I've got like colors pink and green and brown, all kinds of stuff coming out in these blocks. So it was just funny that I joined a challenge so I could do a quilt top, and now I kicked myself out the challenge by making what I want to make. But like I said, my whole thing is I've been delaying working with African prints, and so I'm trying to do different things with them. Whether they turn out good or not in the end, I have absolutely no idea. But I'm experimenting. That's where that green came from. That green grunge that I put in the other quilt top, and so who's gonna use green as a background color, right? So I wanted to, I'm doing some experiment, and so that's what I do. I can't do what everybody does. I can't make a quilt that looks like 100 other quilts. So I tend to do what I like to do. And this one was just the challenge of seeing how regular cottons, when I do scrappy back regular cottons, how is it going to look with African prints? And that's what the challenge is for me. So I didn't say a word at all during that whole 1 hour Zoom. I didn't even introduce myself because me being a business, I'm very aware of going into somebody's Zoom and then telling who I am, and they thinking that I'm there trying to get their customers or trying to solicit people to follow me and things like that. So I'm very low key when I go into somebody else's area. I never go in trying to be noticed because I don't want somebody to privately email me anything. So I just decided, stay quiet and do what you do. Um, Maddie says I am T. I don't know what I was talking about when she said I am T. Maddie, remind me because I talk so much I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Zella McKenzie, hi. Miss T and Quilting Friends. Hey, Zella. Welcome to the live chat. My brother is here. Hi, sis, and everyone. Stay safe. Sis, send me a copy of that picture of the flower. Yes, sir. I'll talk about that picture in a minute. Joanna Joniak says, hi, T and everyone. Joniak says, I'm so happy to catch you live. Well, hi, Joanna. Welcome. Judy is here. I don't know if I said her name earlier. Laura says, it was in regards to you continuing to do large quilts. Oh, okay. That's what she was saying. Okay. Because I was like, huh? But it's just something that I do. I like quilts on the wall, but lately I've just been doing more with, just been making bed quilts. But it's like, how many bed quilts in African print do I need? So I might keep this one smaller, or maybe I might add the top and bottom a little bit bigger to make it a little bit longer so I can make it like a travel quilt. Sometimes I do that when I go places. I take my own quilts with me in my luggage because I never use hotel bedding. So yeah. So I might do that. Who knows? It just needs to stop though. Because I'm gonna be making more quilts. Apparently I'm making the African Queen quilt and it's gonna probably be huge. So let's see. I've been watching your old retreat videos. Well, thank you. We have a lot of fun. My retreat videos are I'll go around the room once or twice when I'm at retreats. And that's because I'm the only person in there that's a videographer. And I don't want people to be on pins and needles the whole time that I'm at retreat. So when I go to retreat with people that don't, I'm the only one. They don't really, some of them look at me on YouTube, but they're not like 100% true followers like you guys are. I have like maybe a handful, maybe 2 handfuls that do that in my quilt guild. And so I try not to have the camera in their face the entire time. So I might walk around the room once or twice. And most times I'll wait until they're all gone at nighttime. And then I'll just go around and show you everybody. Don't mind me doing the show and tell because it's great documentation for what happened at retreat. So that's why my retreat videos are kind of spotty here and there at times. You don't get to see everything. But that's because I don't want a camera in somebody's face. And then at retreat, you don't know what people are saying in the background that I would have to edit out and things like that. So I just try to keep it on the up and up. I let people know when I'm walking around that I'm going to be walking around. If you want to say anything, let me know. If you don't, let me know that. And then what I do is I just edit them out. Everybody is not comfortable with a camera in their face. So I respect that, or try to respect that. I might have somebody I may have offended, but I try not to. Just let me know you don't want to be on camera, and I'm okay with that. Janice says, I have an African Queen quilt completed a couple years ago. That is my gift to girls going off to school. That's pretty cool. Vanessa Brown says, T, I've recently finished an African Queen quilt. Just need borders and quilting. Yes. Sue says, the retreat videos are excellent. Thank you. And Tiffany says, I'm just chugging, T. Yeah, you just like the little engine that could, honey. Cynthia Shea says, good evening to all from Chicago. Hello, hello. Damali J is here. Says, hi, T and Quilters. Happy birthday to all March. Laughing out loud. Yes. I am going to spend my month of June quilting and completing some UFOs. That's from Ellen. Love that shirt, T. You're welcome. This one I actually bought. It's Quilter's Diet. And so it's got all like the fat quarters, jelly rolls, lollipops, honey buns, turnovers, and layer cake. So I don't know if Moda approved this one or not. Beautiful African block. Thank you. Kathy says, still pretty. Delia says, happy birthday to everyone in March. Marianne says, that looks beautiful. Keep doing you. Yes, I'm going to keep going. Zella says, I love the block. Thank you. Kesaville says, hi, T and all quilters from Germany. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Shaquita says, T, unless you are swapping the blocks, the background should be your choice. I kind of felt that way too. I just felt, for her not to have many rules. This is me, so please don't take this the wrong way. this is just me. It did, this whole challenge did not have many rules, and she only had used African prints. They had to be African women because this one was honoring the lady that made the African Queen pattern. Somebody else has taken her pattern, redone the measurements, and are calling it International Sisters. And so she wanted this one to be in honor of the lady that made the African Queen pattern and named it African Queen. So she was asking for this one to be all women of color, and you can have different shades of. And so that part I kind of understood. I guess I missed when she said solids. I guess I missed that it was that it couldn't be a tone on tone or anything like that. Although mine still ain't tone on tone. I don't know. I think she said that because she sells fabric. And I think she was trying to get people to buy the solids from her. And so that was the only thing that I can take from that on why there was a stipulation on fabric when there wasn't a whole lot of stipulation on anything else. So, but I'm okay with that because that's her challenge. And I've just decided that I'm still going to do my block. I appreciate her for motivating me to get started because I've had this pattern, like I said, for about probably 10 years. And having sewn one block, even though it's super simple and super easy. So I appreciate her, and I'm not even going to say her name because I don't want stuff to be going back. I appreciate everything that woman did to get me started. I got 10 blocks in one day when I had 0 blocks for 10 years, okay? So I appreciate her. I don't care about a challenge. When you got a challenge and you got so many people in it anyway, it was over 60 people in the meeting and it was at 5 o'clock. So a lot of people were at work. So I seriously doubt if I would have won the challenge in the first place, okay? So I'm going to do what I want to do so that I know that I love my quilt in the end or that I'm happy making my quilt. I get bored pretty easy in just using a solid background, even if it was a color solid background, I would be bored out of my senses. So I just decided not to do that. However, I have decided to go ahead and lay out an electric quilt, what I'm going to do. And even though in that blue area in the center, that's going to be one giant African Queen block. So that's what I'm doing. I've just laid it out in EQ, trying to figure out what I want to do. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the background pieces in the center block. And so I'm just playing around right now. So this is what I have thus far. I need 36 regular size blocks and then one giant block for the center. And then just put it on point. So I don't know. So she's got me motivated. So I appreciate, and that's what I wanted to send her an email and thank her for. But I thought it could be taken the wrong way. So I just decided to not do that. But I do appreciate her and her group for her group challenge for doing that. Let's go ahead and do some birthdays. Let me make sure nobody else has come in. Thank you, Remo. Saying block is beautiful as well. Beverly Harris says, I love the African Queen quilt. Q says, there's a party every month. I missed it for January babies. I turned 60. God bless you all, March babies. Well, happy 60th birthday. My 55th was in 2020 when I was planning on having a party. But all of that, of course, got canceled and stuff. So I'll just wait until I'm 60, hopefully, and we can have a party. So I'm glad you turned 60. That is awesome. Diane says, you move to your own tune, T. Don't dance with others' tunes. Keep going on with the project. Yes, I am. I got 10. I'm going. Phyllis G is here. Hi, Phyllis. Says hi, T, and everyone. Is there a pattern for the African Queen block? You can probably search Pinterest for it and find something. There is a pattern. There is controversy on the remaking and selling of this. And some people, I think, may be buying this pattern, but it's not somebody's pattern who is selling it to make. And I think part of what copyright laws is I've kind of looked that up because it has affected me sometimes. And copyright is only for what somebody says in a pattern. So if I'm making a log cabin quilt, and it can just be straight log cabin blocks. There are a gazillion log cabin patterns with different names, all looking the same. It's how that person writes their instructions that makes it a copyright. And unless it's a new created block, then it has to wait for 100 years, I think, something like that. But for the most part, all of these quilt blocks and things have been around since the beginning of time. There's only so many new quilt blocks and patterns that can be created. And so a lot of this stuff has already been around. So it's basically the writing of the pattern that is actually copyright. So I think that's the issue. But yeah, there is stuff that you can probably find out on Pinterest, because that's where she found her information, was out on Pinterest. Oh, Teaquilts. Ellen says, I could have gotten myself a T-shirt from you. I want this to say postage stamp quilt queen. Well, if you really want it, Ellen, I'm gonna give you time to think about it. If you really want it, just go ahead and email me once you think about it, and then I'll do that for you. But I just don't want to take it off of a live and then you're not really wanting it, because I don't want to go designing stuff and then waste my time. So, and Sue says, and that's why you are a class act. Yeah, I don't. I'm different. I try to stay low key. I get in so much trouble sometimes, and I'm not even trying to. So, hi Claudette Bettis. She says hello to everyone. Claudette, I sent you an invoice for your Take 5 kit too. I think you must have missed it in your email from PayPal. Um, and Francis says, give the quilt to your mom. Do you know my mom and my daughter at one point, they were taking every other quilt I made. I couldn't even give anybody a quilt. My mom got plenty of them. And then it's so funny because her grandkids come over and they leave their quilts there or something, act like they don't want them. She claimed all of their quilts too. That woman has so many quilts, it's ridiculous. But she probably is due for an update, a newer quilt, but she won't get that one. I'm trying to make some African quilts, because even though we don't have a whole lot of African quilters that I'm aware of in this area, I know of a lot, but I'm talking about like a very large guild of just African quilters, like some states like Atlanta does or North Carolina does. Um, I'm trying to make some quilt tops so that I can have different types of quilts with different types of things going on in them. And maybe I keep saying this for a quilt lecture, but I don't know if I'm going to keep doing quilt lectures, okay? But I can always do stuff like this for libraries, for Black History Month, when I just want to go in and I can do like a 1 hour spiel, get on their calendar and do something like this for Black History Month. So I am considering not doing many more lectures in the future. So when I do lectures, it will probably be more on a freestyle, where I'm doing them for more charity groups, Girl Scouts, um, libraries, things like that. Because I'm getting too old to be taking 30, 40 quilts to a quilt guild, because that's how I travel. When I go do a lecture, I go do a lecture. I don't come with just 5 quilts or 10 quilts. I have lots of quilts, and I have not just quilts, I have other things, placemats, wall hangers, totes, anything. If you can make it, I got it. Door hangers, wreaths for doors, things like that. So I do travel very heavy. And I'm noticing that I'm having some lower back issues when I'm moving stuff. So I'm trying to travel light. And I just don't know if I'll feel comfortable only taking like 10 or 15 quilts to a quilt guild. So that's kind of where I am with that. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do about doing quilt lectures in the future. I'm going to do anything that I've got scheduled for 2022. 2023 is going to be that I'm thinking about it year. Unless you want me to come bring my 15 African quilts, then I might come. Okay. Hi Shirley Kessinger, saying happy birthday to the March babies. T, I want to know where to start for the AccuQuilt a beginner. I do have some videos where I was talking about different cutters. I just need to get some time to edit. I keep telling you all that. But the cutting on the African kits are taking up my time and then processing orders. So I'm going to lose money so that I can run retreat. I got to start running retreat. And I also got to start editing some videos. So it's some videos coming, Maddie, and I'm trying to do them for the beginners and trying to explain everything a beginner would need to know right up front. Is there a pattern for the African Queen? Yes, there is, Leanne. I think I've already answered that. I will also be, see, email Tia Teaquilts. Thank you, Diane57. Yeah, whenever it's orders or something like that, I hate writing down orders for people from a live because people change their mind. Number one. Number two, I want to make sure I get your order right. Number three, I want you to think about what it is that you want. I don't want people to be pressure ordering from me because I'm in a live. I want people to be happy. I need some way of contacting you to make sure that your stuff is right. And so I just prefer people to contact me via email on any kind of orders like that. And Sue is saying my retreat videos give people pointers who have never been to retreat. Diolinda Nome says, I am it's snowing in Massachusetts. Oh Lord, honey, I ain't coming. I keep saying I want to move from Missouri, but I don't want to move south because it's too hot, and I don't want to move north because it's too cold. So I think I'm just going to stay right here, I guess. I can't be satisfied either way, huh? Have a great evening, 10. Everyone, I'll catch the rest of the replay. Sales at 1%. Yes, honey, that happens to me a lot. I'm in the Zoom sometimes and forgotten to charge my devices. Bye, Marianne. Oh, that's a cool t-shirt you got. I don't know what else she was trying to say because the keyboard messed up. Young wife says, hello, Miss T. Sorry I haven't tuned in for a while. I had a stroke, but hallelujah, I'm recovering and have started quilting again. Sending love from the Shetland Isles of Scotland. Well, I am so glad that you're on the mend and so sorry for your journey that you've been through. But appreciate you coming back. And Francis made an African Queen quilt a few years ago. I sent you an envelope too in the mail, Francis. Now that's why I thought I sent you a scrap bag, because I sent you the African Shuffle Take 5 pattern. That's what happened. I knew I had seen your address. Sin Forrest is saying hello. Hey, Sin. And people got well wishes for young wife. Joyce Burrow is here just to check in. Busy stitching in the ditch on a double wedding ring. I'll be watching from the machine. Erlene Butler says, hi, T and fellow quilters. Happy birthday to all from March, including me. Yes, and I will be sending you an invoice. I just finished your scrap bag, so you'll be getting an invoice soon. And Bonita Nance is here. Hey, Miss T and everyone working this evening, so we'll be listening. My niece is a woman of color. Does that count? No, you could, what I was saying was that she wanted, in her challenge, she wanted all of the African queens to be women of color. Not that anybody that white couldn't make it, because it was a lot of ladies of other races, let me say that. There were other races in that Zoom meeting as well. So it's other people doing it, but for her challenge, she was saying if you wanted to participate and possibly be a winner of the challenge, that was one of her stipulations. And Laura says the stipulation on background was probably to help those of us color challenge from picking a background that would overshadow the main prints and patterns, and that is exactly correct, because she said something about that she knows African fabric. She's fairly new to quilting, and she does not claim to be a quilt instructor or a quilt teacher. And she was saying that she's keeping, matter of fact, I think she was only using she was using her prints over and over and she was using a solid background. And she said that because she said, and she used white because she says you can use purple or blue or red or whatever. She says, but I'm not somebody that's real good with that. And so that's what she was saying. So yeah, you were right. And Ellen saying that she has this block to make too. Thank you, Joanna, saying she loves my sketch. I'm so far behind. Gorgeous blocks, and also love your green grunge. Wink, wink. Yes. Beautiful plan for the completed quilt. Ooh, Sin Forest says it's official. I'm an old bat. I turned 80 2 weeks ago, but it's a blessing to reach these numbers. I'm grateful. Yes. Happy birthday. Congratulations. And Stephanie is here. Hey, T and everyone. She's from Memoirs of a Longarm Quilter. And I'm trying to skip some of this because I'm realizing that we only got 15 minutes left. Deolinda says, yes, I saw one of your tips for your YouTube on quilt retreats. It helped a lot. I'm going on my first one in April. Oh, and I meant, did you get your t-shirt online? Yeah, I did get it online, but this shirt is so old. I don't even remember where I got. Or I could have. It's so old that I probably got it at a quilt show like AQS of Paducah. That's how old this shirt is. So I can't even tell you where it goes. And I pull all labels out the back of my shirts when I get them, just because they're irritating. So I can't even help you. Bernice Etheridge says, hi T, first time I'm home for your live chat. It snowed all day in New Jersey. Yesterday it was 70 degrees. Go figure, yes. And we got some stuff coming tonight into tomorrow, okay? It's going to be cold for a few days, and I'm outside with no coat on today. Denise Bigner says, it reads solid. Several examples of the like on Google. Okay. 71 thumbs ups and 96 quilters. That's from Remo. She reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Regina says, T, what is the instructor's name of the African Queen block? I'm not putting anybody's name out on YouTube. I just don't do that. You can email me. I'll share the information with you. I don't do that. If somebody's trying to join a challenge or something, and I've already said that I'm already off the challenge, I'm not going to do that. Vivian says, going to finish my African Queen quilt blocks are finished. Yes. Have a great night, everyone. Lynette Williams is here. Yes, ma'am. I'm a label ripper, too. Okay. So let's go ahead and do these birthdays. On the 1st of March, we've already missed. So happy belated birthday to Kim Burris. Happy birthday to you, ma'am. Deborah Richards' birthday was March 4th. Also happy belated birthday to you. And one of the big birthdays today, March 9th, is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Mama. Love you so much. My cousin sent her a beautiful flower arrangement. That's the picture that's on my cover for this video. It's a flower arrangement for my mom from my cousin in Detroit, of all things. She called me to know which florist to use, and they did a gorgeous job on that flower arrangement. So happy birthday. And I went over to go take pictures of it for my cousin because the florist forgot to send her pictures. So when it got delivered, so I stopped at Aldi's and got my mom's house Aldi's pizza so they wouldn't have to worry about what they were going to eat for dinner tonight. So I got me a pizza for today and I got her a pizza. And so we're going to have a big, I don't know if it's going to be big, but we're going to have like a little small celebration for her on Sunday where we're going to celebrate her birthday. So I'll see her. But happy birthday, Mom. Appreciate you so much and so much love. And on March 13th is Michael Piccarelli, who comes in here sometimes to haggle me. He hears. I'm sure he's hearing in the background. So happy birthday month to you, Michael. Erling Butler birthday is March 20th. So happy birthday, Erling. Appreciate you. Leela Dicker, her birthday is also on March 20th. So you two are birthday sisters. Leela is here in Missouri on the other side of the state. So happy birthday. And then we got the last one on my list is Olga Chicheri, and her birthday is March 26th. So happy birthday to you, Olga, as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do this drawing. Again, I'm giving away 8 Fat 8s. Got 8 different fabrics wrapped up into this bundle here. These are the kits that I just recently cut for getting people that wanted smaller chunks of fabric. These are not the scrap bags. The scrap bags are mostly strings, and then you have what's left over from when I'm cutting. So that's what the scrap bags are. These I purposely cut from yardage, from leftover yardage from previous kits. So just want to make sure we keep everything straight here. Trying to think if there was, I don't think there's anything else I need to share with you guys tonight. If I missed anything, you all can put it down in the bottom. And then Lynette says that it's her brother-in-law's birthday today, too. She got him a bottle of Crown Royal. Girl, send me that bag. That is awesome. And Beverly Akins is saying happy birthday to everybody. A lot of people are saying happy birthday. Happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday, T's mom. A lot of people are saying that. I don't know if she's seeing the comments on her phone. So, yeah. Diane says, my mom was 25th, my grandma's 29th, and dad the 30th, all in 1 month. That's a lot of celebration going on. Okay, so we're going to pick one person here to win. Hopefully, person's in the chat. And the winner is Olga. I don't think I remember seeing Olga's name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her name on here. And then when we come back Saturday, if she hasn't contacted me by then with her mailing address, I will keep these temporarily. I'm just going to put them right here with my thread. And then I'll pull another name. I haven't seen her in here for a while, but just in case she's not able to watch live and she is watching the uploads, okay? So she's got till Saturday to when I go live. Because once I go live, that's it. Yeah. So happy birthday to everybody born in March. And hope you all, hold on, I'm trying to read as well. Hope you all are having a wonderful month. I celebrate all month. I used to, especially pre-COVID. I used to celebrate all month. I could tell somebody it was my birthday the whole month. Gifts coming in left and right. But as I've gotten older, I kind of relaxed it a little bit. I got one cousin that lives in North Carolina. She goes to all the restaurants that give free food of any kind. If you get, like, ice cream places might give you a free scoop or a free sundae or something. She knows a whole list of everywhere she goes every year, and she goes in her birthday month and get all the free stuff. So it's pretty cool. A lot of people are saying congrats. Hi, Lizette Zayas. Saying happy birthday to all. So, yeah. So that's kind of it for me today. I don't know if I've missed anything. Anybody got any questions? I am trying to still cut 9 more, take 5 kits just so I can get everything cut and out the way so I can start packing up some of this African fabric stuff, because I'm going to, other than like fat quarter, yard cuts, and half yard cuts, and then my strings, the rest of it I'm going to be putting up. I'll be still selling those, but I'm not going to be doing any kit cutting or anything like that. Also, the last thing I want to share with you guys. Oh, I got 2 things. I forgot about one. Leetta's still waiting. Want to know what I'm talking about. But one of the things I want to share with you guys is that there will not be a live next Wednesday, because I have 2 lectures next Wednesday. One at 9 a.m. and one at 7 p.m. I didn't realize that I had scheduled them both on the same day. You know, when you're talking to all these different guilds, when stuff was starting to open up, I didn't realize that they were on the same date, but at least they're not at the same time, and I had to cancel one. But I've known that for about 2 months now, that I scheduled them on the same date when I really started looking at my calendar and what I had to do. So next Wednesday, no live chat for us here on Wednesday. Maybe if I find time, I don't know how I'm going to find that time, but if I find time, I'll come and do a live at a different time or a different day, not a different time, a different day. But for right now, there's nothing on the schedule. It just depends on how my life rolls. So we'll just say no live chat next Wednesday. I'll see you all this Saturday and then next Saturday. The other thing that I got, there's a lot of things that I've been working on behind the scene, and a lot of things have been not falling into place for me. Is that the Teaquilts Scrap Quilting Club that's held locally in person here in the St. Louis area? I have not been able to find a place where I could rent at a reasonable rate. I have found another place that I can have Scrap Quilting Club. It does cost a little bit more than what I was paying at the other facility, but it is a bigger facility, but the plug-ins are not as friendly as the other facilities, meaning that they're further, they don't have as many in the wall, so I'll have to bring or have extension cords, have people either bring extension cords, or I'm going to have to bring some kind of extension cords for people. So, but I do have a place. So Scrap Quilting Club will be starting back up. However, we will not have it in the month of March. We will start in the month of April. So this is for Leetta and all of my other Scrap Club people that watch. I am going to be sending out an email with the particulars on the information. I'm not going to put in what about the pricing yet. It may end up going up $1 or so. I don't know yet. And so we can pay the higher price. And it just depends on how many people show up. So I don't want to overprice people. And then I don't want to underprice people. So we'll just kind of wait and see how many people are willing to come back to Scrap Quilting Club. Because there are still some quilters that haven't even come to our guild meetings. And then we can just go from there. So I will be sending you all information about the April meeting in person. I'm so excited. We have not met in two years. Since February of 2020 was our last meeting. So I'm so looking forward to it. And the only reason I didn't schedule for March is because I may end up popping into Branson AQS Quilt Show. And that's the day that we meet. So I just want to make sure that I kept that date open. Also, it gives me time to start making some kind of plans for a scrap club as well, because now that's something else I've got to add in. But I had been searching and looking and contacting and looking at places. Some places just wouldn't work for 10 people, let alone 25 people. So it was like some places wouldn't work. Other places that would work wanted money, like you were doing rentals for weddings. And it's like, I can't pay you $300 and $400 for a class, and then we could easily be canceled if an event came. And so it was just, I prefer not to get into a spot like that. So I finally found a place. I'm really excited about it. I talked to the building manager, and I'm really excited about that. Got a great contact. This was through a contact, so I did not know about this place. And I am so excited about Scrap Club starting up. So it's going to be awesome. And T says she's cutting her African Queen pieces as she watched. So that's pretty cool. Lenora is here saying, good evening, Mrs. T and Quilter's family. Happy birthday, everyone. Having trouble getting on the live. Lovely flower arrangements. Well, thank you. That was sent to my mom for her birthday today. And so that's going to be it, guys. I don't have anything else to share. Let me just go back and make sure I haven't missed anything coming in. Deborah saying that, so sorry I missed you, T. I got my scrap bag and my fabric, and it is beautiful. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That is Deborah Holloway, because we have lots of Deborahs and Deborahs in here. Make sure we keep them straight. And I can't even say Deborah H, because my friend live here in St. Louis that comes in, Deborah Quilt. She's Deborah H. Diane 57 says, I'm so happy your mom is still around to celebrate her birthday. Yes, I am too. Especially losing my father at age 5. So I'm so glad my mom is still here. And Remo says that she celebrates her birthday the whole month of October. So she was like me. I've kind of slowed down a little bit as I got older, especially COVID helped a lot too. When I turned 55, my daughter was talking about all this stuff she gonna do. I'm like, girl, I don't know where you think you going with all of that. I'm not showing up. So it's pretty funny. So I'm going to go ahead and end here, guys. We are on the hour, so we're going to end on time. Anybody got any questions or anything like that, you can most definitely email me. I try to help people as much as I can when I can. And that's it, guys. So you all stay safe, be blessed, and quilt out, everybody. See ya.